Are you one of those people who are constantly saying yes when you want to say no? Do you feel guilty just thinking about disappointing someone, even if it's at your own inconvenience? Let's be real. People-pleasing isn't kindness. It's self-abandonment dressed up as being nice. In this video, I'm going to break down the energetic truth behind people-pleasing, why you do it, what it really costs you, and how to finally break free and reclaim your power without being labeled as rude or selfish. Let's get started. Most people think people-pleasing is just a personality trait. We tend to call these people really nice, kind, and helpful. And we know that if we need the help, they'll be there in a heartbeat. But here's the truth. People-pleasing is a trauma response. It's all about survival. At some point, you learned that being agreeable is being safe. Maybe it was in childhood, where love felt conditional based on performance, behavior, or emotional caretaking. Maybe conflict led to punishment or rejection, so you learned to shapeshift to become who others needed you to be. Energetically, that's a distortion of your solar plexus chakra, the energy center of personal power, boundaries, and self-worth. Instead of radiating your truth outward, your energy field starts bending and collapsing inward, constantly adjusting to other people's emotions. And this is both exhausting and unsustainable. Now here's what people don't talk about. Every time you say yes to please someone, while saying no to yourself, you leak life force. This can cause you to feel drained after social interactions, resentful but guilty, and confused about who you even are. Why? Because your energy isn't yours anymore. It's on loan or constantly outsourced to keep everyone else happy. Eventually, your boundaries wear down and you start letting in emotions that were never yours to carry. You start attracting takers, energy vampires, and narcissists because your aura is practically shouting, "I'll give you everything to feel loved. Just don't abandon me." This isn't necessarily your fault, but it is your responsibility to change. So, how do you stop the pattern? Let's flip the script, energetically and emotionally. Start by taking a deep breath in and visualize a brilliant white light in the area between your rib cage. Say to yourself, you are safe to take up space. You don't need to shrink for anyone. You can use affirmations like, "My needs matter," "I'm worthy of love even when I say no," and "I don't owe anyone comfort or convenience at the cost of my own truth." Next time you feel the need to please someone, ask yourself, what am I so afraid will happen if I say no? Is this true, or is this an old story? This self-reflection and awareness interrupts the autopilot people-pleaser loop. You don't have to start with a dramatic confrontation. Instead, you can try saying things like, "Let me get back to you. I'm not available right now," or "I appreciate the invite, but I need to rest." Each small no rebuilds your energy field and reclaims your power. You can use pranic healing techniques or energy clearing practices to remove cords tied to obligation, guilt, or shame. Energetic cords form when your emotions get tangled up with someone else's. Releasing them and filling that space with light puts you back in control, no longer driven by fear, but guided by freedom. If you'd like to learn more about how to cut your cords, I've included a link to my other video, How to Cut and Transmute Energetic Cords, in the description below. Here's what you need to know. People-pleasing is not love. It's manipulation, driven by fear. I know this may come across quite strong, but let's be real. When you say yes because you're afraid of what will happen if you say no, that's not love. That's fear of rejection in disguise. That's the inner child in you, afraid of what others might think of you, and terrified you'll be judged and abandoned. At its core, people-pleasing is a subconscious contract. I'll betray myself as long as you don't leave me. But here's the problem. Even when they stay, you've already left yourself. Energetically, your aura gets dimmed. Your solar plexus congests. Your heart feels heavy, like you're constantly carrying someone else's happiness while yours gets buried. You become a walking projection screen for other people's expectations, and you start shrinking, not just in energy, but in spirit. Let's go deeper. When you people please, you block your soul's path because your soul didn't incarnate to be agreeable. Your soul came to expand, to evolve, and to express. True love, real energetic love, doesn't require performance. It honors truth, and that truth might be messy. It might upset people. It might trigger discomfort. But that's okay, because authentic energy heals, whereas fake energy drains. So the real question is, do you want to be liked or do you want to be free? When you choose truth over approval, you stop leaking energy. You become magnetic, clear, and aligned. You stop attracting energy vampires and start attracting people who respect your boundaries because they respect your energy. So if you've been a lifelong people pleaser, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You don't need to earn your worth. You're already worthy. You don't need to be easy, polite, agreeable, or low maintenance to be loved. You're not here to dim your light just to make others comfortable in their shadows. You're here to shine, to be bold, to stand in your truth, even when your voice shakes and even when others don't like it, because that's real power. And every time you choose authenticity over approval, you reinforce a message to the universe. I trust myself. I honor my soul. I am enough as I am. That's when everything begins to shift. Your relationships change. Your energy field strengthens. Your life becomes a reflection of who you truly are, not who you've been performing to be. So start small. Say no when you mean it. Pause before you overcommit. It's time to speak your truth, feel the fear, and still honor yourself anyway. Because your energy is sacred, and protecting it isn't selfish, it's spiritual. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, you need to watch my other video, What Your Triggers Are Really Trying to Tell You, where I guide you through the energetic roots of emotional reactions and show you how your deepest triggers hold the key to your personal freedom. Until next time, take care, protect your peace, honor your truth, and always stay inspired.